Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I've got another fiery video for you today, so listen up. And I want to start by saying you don't feel stuck. You simply feel like your life no longer fits you, but you're still living it anyway. And let me tell you, that is one of the most frustrating places that you can be, because you can see the gap between your future self and your current self, and you can feel it, but nothing is actually changing. You're not confused about what you want because you already know the kind of woman that you'd be. How she speaks, how she moves, how she shows up, the decisions that she makes without overthinking everything. Yeah, that one. You've imagined her, and you've probably even come a little bit close to her at some times. And then you've fallen back into your old patterns and your old habits. Back into overthinking what you're going to say all the time, holding yourself back in conversations, second guessing with the decisions that you make, waiting until you feel ready. But what's actually happening here is you are still being the version of you that created this life. And most people think this is a motivation or a confidence problem, and let me tell you, it's not. Because if motivation truly was your problem, you would have definitely made some changes in your life right now, because you've had enough self-awareness. Maybe you've had enough insight into yourself, and you've had enough I'm done moments probably. I've been there. But yet you're still stuck in the same patterns, and I want to talk about why that is. It's because your life is not created by what you say that you want, but it is created by who it is that you are being behind those decisions. Your identity truly is the absolute operating system to your life. And right now, you're trying to create a different life from the same identity that created your current reality. And let me tell you, that is never going to work. Now, I want to get really specific. So let me show you how this is probably playing out in your life. And I know this, like I said, I can relate so much. So perhaps you say that you want to be more confident, but you keep being the woman who rehearses what she's going to say. She softens her opinions. She waits until she feels ready to speak up and do the thing. So that confidence is never going to become a natural trait, because that is simply not who you are being. You say that you want all these changes, you say you want a different life, but you keep on making decisions from the same identity that created your current reality. So your life is simply going to keep matching that same reality. I hope you can see where I'm going with this. Because last week's video, if you haven't watched it already, was about how this very concept, but more in the way of confidence. So I want you to go and watch that, but come back and watch the rest of this one. And like me, I kind of could always feel the edge. I could feel like I was capable of more, there was more potential that I'm not living into. But I kept showing up like the woman who was doubting herself, second guessing herself. So then my reality reflected that version of me, not my potential. And this can feel like we're doing all the confidence work, or we're becoming self-aware, we're trying all the things, but nothing is actually shifting in our life, because awareness doesn't change our identity. And as I keep saying, your identity is what creates your entire life. And the woman that you are thinking about, your future self, the one who has everything that you want, she's not more motivated, she's not more disciplined, she's not more ready than you. She's simply operating from a completely different identity than you. She doesn't wait to feel confident to do something. She doesn't overanalyze her decisions. She doesn't question everything constantly. She's just moving. She's just deciding. She's just trusting herself. She's just doing the thing, because that is who she is. And this is the part that most women miss. You need to stop choosing the version of you that you've outgrown. That is a shift, and that is where you are going to see your reality completely change around you. Now, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, this is exactly what's happening to me, then you don't need more techniques or regulation. You need to see exactly what identity has been running your life, because once you see that, everything is going to make so much more sense to you. And more importantly, then you can actually change it. And this is exactly what I walk you through inside my Identity Masterclass. I'm going to break down the version of you that you've been operating as, how it's been shaping your reality, and what is actually going to shift it. So if you feel like you've been done, feeling like you've outgrown your life, but you're still stuck living the same patterns, the same loops, go and watch the Identity Reveal Masterclass. The link is down in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.